What's cracking with your snack and snacker stars, coming at you with a wonderful WrestleMania weekend here, ladies and gentlemen. We got a full house at Studio 46. We're going to do something a little bit different today. We don't have a specific store-bought product to review on SnackBrief. By the way, I'm Brandon, that's Will Mahoney.
Snack time pally on a WrestleMania Sunday.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. And for years and years and years, whenever we go to a function, or a lot of times when we hold these wrestling events, it's always like a hush. It's always like a little thing that's like whispered. Is it going to be here?
Is it going to show up?
Well, yeah. Will it be here? Are we going to have the dip?
There's always the theme-in, because people want it.
They do want it. And you all know Terminator, Tony T. He's my tag team partner on Tuesday for OTR. Come on in, Tony. We're going to bring in what is the best cheese dip we've ever had here on this DIY do-it-yourself edition. Got the crock pot here, mixing it all up, looking all nice and warm and goopy.
Good, sir. Good, sir.
Oh, we got some cups here. We're going to try out the cheese dip.
Clumpy, gumpy, cheesy deliciousness.
In a good way.
The question here today is very simple, Snack Society. It's one thing. Does it cheese dip?
Yeah. We've got a variety of snacks here for our WrestleMania spread. And
spin that around. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
The crock pot to keep it nice and warm and toasty.
Of course, one of the most favorite snacks of the Snack Society is the Hershey cheese curls, particularly the deep dish pizza. One New Year's Eve several years ago, we were over at a friend of ours' house for New Year's Eve, and all of a sudden, a congregation started in the kitchen over the bag of cheese curls and the vat of cheese. All of a sudden, men just started collecting around this area, and noises were made, and
pleasures were had.
Exactly. As we dipped the pizza cheese curls into the cheese dip for the first time. We're going to do that first. We got other snacks here, but Tony's going to tell us how he came about putting together this cheese dip and how he does it.
Well, there's a little restaurant around here called Tippy's Taco House, and they have an amazing queso. And I kept bugging this guy for years about the queso dip. I said, what's the recipe? And he's like, oh, no, I can't sell the queso dip. Well, there used to be a Tippy's Taco on Columbia Pike, and I knew the owner. Well, that one closed down, and then the owner from the previous Tippy's Taco went to work someplace else. And I ran into her one day, and I said, what is the recipe for the queso dip? And she told me she didn't know. She didn't know because it was sent from corporate as queso spice.
Tippy's corporate?
Yeah, so the guy at the other Tippy's was full of it. He claimed that he had the recipe and he wouldn't sell it. He didn't know the recipe. It was sent from corporate. Well, I tracked down a recipe that was similar, and I tweaked it a bit, and I made my own queso dip. And people like it.
Ooh.
I'll tell you where it's sent from. It's sent from the gods. That's where it's sent from.
The snacking gods. We already told you that we love the cheese curls in there. Outstanding. Just the right amount of spice.
Get up in there, cameraman.
Somehow both creamy and chunky.
Yeah.
Wrap your mind around that one.
Chunks. Chunks of goodness.
So we also have the perennial favorite for many folks with dip, the Tostitos scoops here.
Scoops.
And see if they can stand up to the cheese dip.
Now, you need a hefty chip to stand up to the cheese dip.
Oh, yeah. Got some cheese dip in there. All right.
This is a WrestleMania main event right here, son.
It's going to fall off. Boom. There we go.
The key is the balance of spicy and sweet and cheesy, and that all-important component of delicious.
So what are the spices involved here, the seasonings?
Ooh, that's a trade secret. But I will tell you that I do use American cheese from the deli, and I use Rotel, and I do a mix of mild and spicy Rotel, and then some spices.
Some spices indeed, and they come out nice and spicy. Next up, I got a ridged potato chip here.
Will the saltiness add to the flavor explosion here?
Here at our WrestleMania party, We've seen folks, I think Tony just did it himself, he dipped cheese in the cheese dip. Wow.
I have dipped cheese and cheese dip.
Salty, sweet, let me tell you one thing. Delightful. Matt Hardy would be proud.
Something you might not think about for the cheese dip is the chocolate chip cookie. Because it is salty, it is sweet, it is so good, and it's a delectable treat.
Oh God.
That's a new generation right there.
That's right.
Again, you gotta think of it. It's that salty, sweet, spicy combination.
Reminds me of Roy Rogers. Tony always loved to have the cookies there with barbecue sauce for some reason.
Yeah. And tonight when they're the fresh baked cookies from Mrs. Heel, it's an extra special treat to be had at Wrestlemania. Folks, this is what I want to know. Do you have a special cheese dip? Can it even possibly measure up to the Terminator Tony T cheese dip? If you do, we might have to have a challenge. Let us know in the comments down below.
That's right, and while you're down there, there's a couple other links you need to hit. Of course, where it all started, the SAS group on Facebook. You can join us by clicking on that link. I think, first of all, full thumbs up.
Oh, a full thumbs
all the way around.
Unanimous full thumbs up. There's no question there.
Also give a full thumbs up to our brand new Patreon page. There's a link in the description as well. Make sure you give to the cause and keep the SAS up and running for years to come and keep on improving the product. You can tell us what to do on the Patreon page. How about that? Also, ladies and gentlemen, we're all on the Twitter machine. At Brandon Rake SAS, at Hugh Will Mahoney, at GDanzy666, the man behind the cameras, at a Rick in the SAS. And when you talk to any of us, what do we gotta do?
You know what you gotta do, no matter what time of day it is and no matter what you're chomping on. Hashtag Snack Society all day, every day for all your snacking needs. I want to hear about the cheese dip you got because I don't think it's as good as Terminator Tony T's. But if it is, when you do that, you join the 4 Horsemen of YouTube, baby.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we got the champion of cheese dip right here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.